Ease. Yeah, it's breezy out there, ain't it? I see. Yeah, I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm get ready to get started. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll send it to your email. Yeah, I'll send it to your email. Yeah, you can tell everybody, I don't know, I might fly out there. Just keep me in the loop if you need me, and I'll just fly out there. And then fly back home probably, you know, the next day. It's no problem for me. No, it won't be no problem. I'm here for whatever y'all need me to do. So, like I said, you don't have to do nothing. If you need me, I'll. All right. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. We're gonna get this quick morning workout in just to show everybody. I know everybody have different time. Everybody's schedule a little different. So I'm gonna show you a little workout I do. It might take me about 45 minutes, but I usually do this workout before I train my clients or afterwards. And then after I do this workout, I usually do maybe 5 miles. I might do 3 miles, a nice run, and then the other 2 miles with an incline, and I finish the rest of it. But we're gonna do a quick workout. You can do right at home with weights. So we're gonna get that heart rate going. And this is very important. Like when a lot of brothers, how can I talk about, like when I talk about type 2 diabetes and things like that. Now, having these symptoms, which are food borne, can be reversed. And I say that to say it's your lifestyle. You know, when people say, oh man, I can't stop eating bacon, or I can't stop eating chicken wings and etc. And I'm like, your life depends on it. You know, you don't have to take medicine and all those things if your lifestyle has changed. So then what we do, we go high knees, because we just warming up. And anybody can do this. But I challenge my brothers and sisters. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, and when you're working out, the key to working out is you don't want to lift anything to strain your body. That means the weights are too heavy. You can do more repetitions and more reps, but you don't have to lift a whole bunch of heavy weight to strain your body. You know, you're doing this to be physically fit. So we here, 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 here. We're going to do 20. Yep, just like that. And you take your time, you do 20, and you breathe. If you gotta get a drink of water, you get a drink of water. 5, breathe, in through the nose, out through the mouth, because it's all about breathing. 2, 1, then you're gonna reverse lunge, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so, yep. 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breather, but always want to ball your foot. 5, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 4, if you need some water, get some. 3, 2, 1. What we're gonna do now, you're gonna simulate jump rope like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Keep going. Breathe. If you're tired, stop. Take a breather, then come back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. Come on. 2. Breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's see. Oh yeah, 6-minute warm-up complete. Cool. 6-minute warm-up complete. Deep breath. Deep breath. Help your heart rate going. Get you some H2O. Definitely needed. We're in the no race. Tasty. All right. 1 second. This is how you get it in. This is how you can get real. We're gonna do some sets of these burpees. We're gonna do a few sets, different combos. We're gonna work the upper body a little bit with some weights. We're gonna attack the abs. You know what I mean? As we going. And you can just repeat this, and I'll show you different workouts every day. But my whole thing, I do a total body workout every day. I don't work on legs and then work on chest. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm trying to be physically fit. You know what I mean? And so these just workouts that I choose to do for myself to keep my total body, manifested on a certain level. So first we start off. If you can't do the burpee in one motion, you can definitely modify it. You can go 1. Just like that. If you can't jump up, then it's come up like this. 1. Anything can be modified. So we're gonna do a few sets, but we're gonna be interchanging with a different workout. So you can just follow along. You can ask anything. And like I said, take your time. When you do these workouts, it's no race. It's not you against anyone. It's you perfecting yourself. So like I said, if you can't do the burpee the way I do it, I just showed you a way to modify it. So let's go. So then going 1, you can come up. 2, not doing no push-up yet. 3, breathe. 4, let's come back up. 5, 6, 7, breathe. 8, 9, and 10. Take a breather. 5, 4, 3, 2, One, we're going knee to elbow to foot like so. 1. Breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now take a breather if you have to. In through the nose, out through your mouth. But when you were doing that, you should have been breathing. And so we do the opposite side, same thing. Breathe. 3. Never hold your breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a breather. Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We got that weight. Not a heavy weight right here. This is just a 15 right now. So what we're going to do with the 15, as we hear, we're going to do another burpee, but a different type of burpee. We're coming up with the weight this time. Remember, breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Wax on, wax off. In, out. Take your time and breathe. This is important. I'm going to help you reverse diabetes. Anybody that's on here and you got type 2 diabetes and you just taking medicine and you're not eating to live and you're not working out, right here. So let's go. These are only 15 pounds. So what I'm doing is, 1, I'm going to push up, come up, 1, 1, 1, down, nice and smooth, 1, push up, breathe, up, 1, back down, take your time, breathe, boom, breathe, 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 you're doing fine. 2 more. We ain't on nobody race. Last one. Excellent. Let me get a drink of water. I'm an old man, I'm 48. That's why all the young men around me that I mentor, that I tutor in life, I tell them, the glory of a young man is his strength, but the wisdom of an older man supposed to be the grays on his hair and his beard. What I'm saying is, as you get older, you know how to perfect yourself. You don't be doing some of the things that a young man doing, abusing your body. You know, we are reversing generational curse. We reversing that theory. Well, that's TV show Soul Food and how Big Mama died by the food that was being fed. And then we eat the same foods that cause Big Mama's ailments. Come on, we gotta do better. So, take a deep breath. I got my 50 pound right here. But once again, it's whatever weight that you're okay with. It's whatever weight that you're comfortable with. I'm just comfortable with this 50. And so you keep your back straight. You don't ever want to bend. What I'm doing is keeping my back straight and I'm going down. I'm working the quads and the hammies. So as I'm doing this, I'm going straight like this. 1, 2, and I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to pulsate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breather. Take a breather. 5, 4. We're doing good. 3, 2. Everything I do, I like to have some movement. 1. Bam, next. You get whatever you can handle. Right here, these are 5s. And so as we continue to work, because I do like a cardio circuit workout, constantly moving, nothing too much stationary. So we got these little light 5s. We're just gonna punch. Nothing fancy, but nice, and let it pop. Let it pop. Just let it pop. Breathe. That back foot bent, nice posture. Chin tucked slightly, and just 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a breather. 5. We on good time. Let's see what time we on. Oh, we on amazing time. We only 16 minutes in. Let's go, family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good. Deep breath. We doing good. If you need some water, get some. We on good time. We on good time. Deep breath. I'm gonna get the 15s. We more cardio as we work out. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 10. 20. 10 more. Good. Take a breather. Woo! And we still got our miles to go. Woo! All right, let's get it. In place. Keep that heart going. Come on, rock with me. Keep that heart going. 5, 4, deep breath. 3, 2, 1. We're getting the 5s. Single leg jump rope with the 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the arms out. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got it? Breathe. Woo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're getting that 50. Let's get money. Pulsate. 1. Back straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breather. Y'all doing good. You're on good time. Health is wealth, baby. Health is wealth. You're on good time. Deep breath. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Let it in, let it out. Yeah, we got the half burpee. Deep breath. You got this. You looking good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a breather. You're looking good. Woo. Woo! Woo! I know y'all feeling good. We got what? Where we at? Man, we got 8 minutes left. And we out of here with that quick warm up. Quick workout, 30 minutes. Let's go. Let's get these abs in. Breathe. Deep breath. 5. We almost there, baby. 4, 3. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh yeah, I'm pooped. 1. But just that work. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9. Oh, man. Woo, woo. Man. I don't know about you, man, but I'm over here like, yeah. I'm over here like, hell yeah. I'm over here like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go. 1. Yeah. Whew. Deep breath. Deep breath. We're working the math, we're killing them. That's what we do. Starting from the bottom. Woo. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Whew. Let's get it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know, you gotta be a whole physical specimen, man. I'm telling you, that's what this life is about. That's what the ancient one was telling us. How do you think we live a long time without our elders like myself and others that's instilling everything that helped them to be better? You know, and then not only that, be an example. This is what brotherhood and accountability and healing looks like, y'all. When I be telling men, you don't like how what's going on mentally and everything, take time to better yourself. That's the key. And accountability is number uno. But when you start being the best version of yourself, start taking the time to read and contemplate and make sound decisions instead of bad decisions, and this don't be in relationships when it just on, how can I say, expectations. Like, if you don't do this, then that. All these things need to be talked about when we go into relationships. And that's male and female. So we won't have any letdowns. But who am I? So, this is the last part. This is the last part. We done. Go. Breathe. Everything I do move. All that stationary stuff is good, but brothers got to get used to that gut. Everything is in the gut. No reason an older man should be having a big, huge stomach. I'm the same age a lot of people and their fathers. I'm 48. It's like me and my dad was talking about. I talk about real life situations. Like I just lost my cousin, in Florida, to health complications. You know what I mean? When people be, and I say that's how people heal. I tell people in ministry, how do people heal? It's not being so scholastic, because I know a lot of people that's super wise, that's super intelligent, but their lives is in shambles. You know, and that's what I tell us about. I say, when people say more science, I say this science is about us. A lot of men, a lot of people, a lot of times, we carry things that we haven't healed with into relationships, into marriages, into fatherhood. And a lot of times we carry those, how can I say, we might not think they're narcissistic or selfish, but we go into relationships thinking it should be our way. I'll give an analogy like this, because I've been around the block a lot of times, mentoring in different churches and things, and I'm from Flint, Michigan. I ask everybody, do they know who Dr. Benjamin Jochannan is? Dr. Ben Jochannan? They say yes. Okay. Well, if you watch any of Dr. Ben's lectures, Dr. Ben said his wife was different religion. You know, a nun or something, he said, I mean, not a nun, but Catholic or something. And I tell us, when you get to a higher level of understanding and you're dealing with culture and you're dealing with relationships, you should know how to navigate in that. And don't let our personal beliefs mess up our relationships. When I ask, when brothers and sisters be saying where they lady is not into the science, and I say, okay, well, what do you mean? Let's have a conversation of these things. Because when a lot of people, we assume things that might not be valid because we don't come. It's like if we are a team, we have to debrief. So if I give information, I give these rules out. After everybody get these, if brothers not clear, and we have to debrief to make sure we on the same level of understanding when we go out and promulgating what we promulgating. And so we don't look at things and making the same mistakes repeatedly. How things didn't work. Why? Because I didn't do the proper checks and balances, brothers and sisters. That's accountability. Think how strong that is. And this is what I be saying. I've been doing this for a long time. Over 10 years, almost 20 years. And that's the process we have to do. And we have to look at in life. Especially when we're looking at having a mate. All those things have to come in play. What? Culture. We might be dealing with different culture. We might be dealing with different traumas. We might be dealing with a man coming in a relationship with kids from a different relationship. Or the woman coming into a relationship with different kids. Are we talking about the cultural difference? How are we going to balance that? Or like when a man get with a woman and she may have kids from another relationship. So what are we doing? Are we just dating a lady, or are we getting to know the family because the kids may be there? It's so many dynamics. When I tell brothers and sisters, we have to have values of what we want to do and what we don't want to do. And when we jump into those things, now what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? These are the things when I talk about healing, you know, and not going to things based on the lower and physical attraction. And being able to have those conversations from day one, you know? So, I just had an amazing workout, man. Like I said, I'm about to do my miles. Did my quick 30-minute workout. And that's what I tell my brothers and sisters, man. I'm like, hey, man. That's what this life is about. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing else, you know, because healing comes from testimony and testify. You know, like I said, I know so many brothers that know more science and these things like that and different sets of religion, but they in shambles. And you know, and they say, they'll come up to you, Assalamu alaikum, Ak, or Islam, Mo, and a lot of them be in shambles. And I say, more science is to correct your personal life. You know, and after asking people, they be saying, well, the science helped me. And I ask the brother, well, how? Tell me what you mean, the science. Some books? Because I hope some books and old history don't help you. Because if I was an alcoholic, what would help me is the real help. Being around the help. Because we can talk about outside experiences all freaking day. We can talk, we can have a pissing contest per se all day on book knowledge. But what about the healing aspect when we don't have books per se? And before certain things was written and we think this is valuable and trying to use these catchphrases in books as the key to everything. But what about life experiences if we didn't have books? And we have everybody around us that can help us from their experience and nobody share their experiences. What's the use of healing and testifying when we have a group of people that may need that healing from the testimony? What's the use of group healing? What's the use of going to AA if people are in there saying they not sick? What's the use of a doctor if no one's sick in different manifestations? Because I tell people, everybody not sick per se in the same manifestation. When you're dealing with man, when you're dealing with woman, you see? It can be things that haven't been dealt with and bringing those things on to future relationships. And when a lot of things are not healed in past relationships and we add on instead of cleaning and building on a solid foundation, we bring all those negative narcissistic behaviors into something new. And we don't think about that for a tittle. Like when we go into a relationship as an adult, we have to look especially at the experience that our mates went through. The background. You might have to be a counselor in that relationship with that woman. A father figure. How you don't? I don't know. I never took the time to see. I was just infatuated and this, and that, and the other. Yeah, of course. We know that. I always talk about getting inside without getting inside. And that's why when a lot of men, we don't heal because we don't talk, and we got that certain type of testosterone that we feel, don't be talking about me. But you should. When you heal, when you're a comedian, the comedians, 99.99%, I say 100% of their jokes is something that they went through or their life and their family. But they make pun in it. They make it in a jokeful manner when a minister is ministering. If he ain't, what they only giving life experiences of what they went through, because we ain't been to heaven or no hell. So we damn sure ain't been in no heaven and in no hell. So if you're a dynamic minister and teacher, you can give a biblical explanation and then relay these things to real life, for it can be relatable. Like the young kids tell me, they say they don't feel me because I done went to college and all that. They say they feel me and they love me because I'm transparent, because I done went through damn near all the shit they went through, and I talk about it. When I talk about losing my brother to murder, to being killed, and seeing my brother dead and burying him, seeing my big cousin Miguel Swain murdered, burying him, seeing my best friend I grew up went to high school with, Derek Evans, die from alcohol, all type of shit. One of my other homeboys' brother murdered him. These experiences help people. That's why I tell a person, I say, okay, so a comedian, you think he just pulling all these jokes out his ass, and he just coming out, he that brilliant just to pull up all this shit out his ass? No. When Cat Williams up there talking, what is Cat? And we all laughing, joking, ooh, Cat Williams, so deep, while he talk about this entertainer stuff. But when we use life experience, that's how we heal. And that's why we don't heal. Why? Because we will keep that stuff on us and go into relationships and don't debrief. And have that stuff on us and go to the next relationship and the next relationship and blame it on other people. That's the negative side of a narcissistic behavior. Like pouring wine in vessels, that's crack. That's insanity. The testimony is what saves lives. When I be going to these centers, as a youth specialist, and a director, and I'll be talking to these kids, and they be like, man, why don't you run all these places? All the kids, all the families, all the, what they call them, the foster care centers, all the directors, like, you should be running all this. I say, well, yes, if I have my own, if we have our own spiritual house, we can do these things. Because you have to relate to these kids. You have to be able to relate to us. It have to be real. We have to open up and be like, this is how I heal. This. We bottle so much up in men, and then where do we let it out? When we angry. And when we angry, that's the wrong time to even open our mouths. It's like if I was an alcoholic and everybody know and they say, well, let me look at your background. And I done tore up all my cars. I done burnt my house up. And I'm looking at the background and they diagnosing me. And the first thing I do is get mad as hell. I say, well, clearly you ain't ready to be healed. Because the first thing to healing and being recovered is admitting that healing needs to be done. That's the numero uno. And so here it is, if I be around a young man that's struggling, say his brother been murdered, in the city of Flint, like my brother was, and he be around me and I don't say nothing about it. And then after years of this person struggling and years of me being around this person just hanging, kicking the woolly bobos, and they say, brother, you ain't never came to me and helped me? I didn't know you was no minister, this, none, the other. You went through this, what helped you get over seeing your brother dead? What helped you get over seeing all your friends being murdered, burying them? My best friend, Michael Blackmore, was murdered at a young age. Got his damn head blew off. My best friend. We were still in high school. Coming home from work from Kessel's Spartan store, dude blew his head off for a little bullshit check. That's why my ministry is powerful. That's why I can go into prisons and things, and I deal with hardcore criminals and things, and they say, man, no disrespect, but if you would be here, you have the tough people and the regular people. And I was like, well, why do you say that? He's like, 'cause you're a God man. He's like, that's what we need. You ever seen a person so big and they follow the God man? Because we all spiritual. That's our nature. We all need healing. That's our nature, and we don't have it. We don't get it. You know, I ain't talking about that. And I'm like, why not? I'm talking about all my stuff. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about it all. Why not? That's how we're healing. Like I said, I never want to be a single dad, but I am. My daughter's an adult now, but I am. That don't make me no less of a man. That don't make me less of experience. I did raise my daughter. My daughter right now has a child. That's where we kick it as father and daughter. We talk about things to heal, to help. And I always say, what's the use of a doctor if we're not sick? What's the use of going into relationships, you know, and not correcting ourselves when we go into another relationship? You know? So that's all I'll be wanting to share with people. And I don't be wanting people to feel a certain way. Because I said, so if you came to, somebody invited you to their church, and say you may be going through something, the speaker, the minister, the pastor, whoever's speaking, the rabbi, whatever, might not know your specific what's going on. He have life and he counsel people and he talk about things and other things, and then he speak upon things that happen. It's going to relate to people. Why? Because it should. Because it's real life. If a person is going through that, it's going to affect them. That's why this is a reflection. That's why I'm talking about saving ourselves. That's why when we talk about this, who am I? That's the whole thing about being a minister. When I say, okay, that's why I tell people, you can't be a minister if you don't want to talk about yourself. You can't be a minister if when you got a finger pointing out and you got 1, 2, 3 right back at you. You have to be willing to be on the line. You have to be willing to talk about self. You have to be willing to say, man, to overcome. You have to be willing to be an example. You have to be willing to talk about your relationship and your marriage. Why? Because you're an example. I know a lot of brothers that my friends that got married the same time that I got married, they're not married anymore. I got to be doing something okay. I have to be doing something okay, like everybody be saying, well, Sheik, your wife. I didn't meet my wife when I was in the ministry in the city of Flint. When I was going to all the prisons, I got CDs of me ministering and baptizing people. I met my wife as who she was. The one that I wanted to fit me for my home. I needed comfortability because I was broken. I had just lost my brother. So I needed a wife for me. I was still getting my bachelor's degree. I needed a woman to love me, to add value to me, to show the other side of me. That's what I wanted. I didn't need no woman to be in no science. I'm the science. Who? Me. I am the science. So I don't need my wife to be in the science per se. My wife can, hell, what if she is a goddamn Buddhist priestess? I don't care. I'm still that God in the house because she understands what we're doing. That's what I'm saying. To where there's no friction in my home. It's no friction in my home where sometimes when we get into something that we may feel is good and it becomes a problem in the home because we be beating that shit on our significant other. I haven't had that wife. Through my experience, I wanted a wife for me. I didn't want a wife to be in the science. I didn't get my wife to change her. I added value to my empress the same way she added value to me. As a man, personally, I'm the science. So if I exhume the science, it's going to be some things that me and my wife agree on. What? Me. No matter what she calls it. She's going to be attentive. She don't have to be right there with me all the time when I'm in class per se, but she's attentive. Why? Because we have these conversations.
I needed to get a new one.
You know? And so that's why I say, I've saved a lot of lives before I met a lot of people on this internet. I saved a lot. I done been to prisons, the Thumb Correctional Facility in Flint, Michigan. It's in Lapeer. And I done been in there counseling men, doing unions. Man, I converted a dude that thought he was a KKK for years. Went in there, had this big muscle man with all these tattoos, crying like a baby. He was like, man, I never met no one dynamic. He was like, you just Melchizedek. Because a lot of them be in that Christian, they be in it. And a lot of them do know the truth, about scripture and things. But it just, whatever caused you to go that way, caused you to go that way. But what I'm saying is, man, I've been on the battlefield for a long time, dealing with different nationalities. And for my personal experience, losing my brother when he was murdered in Flint, Michigan, when I was 29, my baby brother killed Jelani Goodman Bay. Man, the only reason I was able to heal the right way is talking about it, is sharing my experiences. When I'm on a college campus and I talk about it and people be seeing my story and they be like, huh? When they be seeing all the books I've gathered and compiled, when they see where I come from, the city of Flint, and they were like, man, you've been a minister for all these times? When I be giving them CDs, and a lot of kids be like, a CD? Yeah, and I used to pass out my CD of me ministering audio and visual, of me traveling all over doing this. I said, man, I've been doing this way before I met people on the internet. That when I tell people to pull me up on YouTube, Minister Curry Goodman, and you will see me in different sets of being a minister, but listen to the words that I'm saying. And this is when I be telling my brothers and sisters, man, it's like, come on. This is what healing is about. We stand strong in the midst of our small comings. What does our benediction say? Even though a portion of us is inconsistency and constancy, there's still the greater part of our nature that is divine. We say this stuff, And so if we say this stuff, brothers, and our benediction and then the things, our benediction and our words and our experiences, what? Save people. There's no other way to save a person. Because we could talk about Allah and Noble Ali and all these ancient books and monotheism and Islam and the Rosicrucian and all these different sets and all these different things and all this ancient Moorish history and talk about all these things that we really wasn't there per se. We just going with what the oldest of what we feel we can prove. In the midst of all that, we put all that above how we are and our personal lives and our relationships and the healing, because I thought we were supposed to be a walking testimony. I thought man's supposed to be a walking testimony, continue to pray and contemplate and give thanks over and over. That's what I thought. I thought we're supposed to be a walking testimony. So if we're a walking testimony, then that means what? We have to put it on the line and use our experiences of our healing and our hurt to save. That's ministry. That's what an apostle, that's what a disciple is. That's what an apostle is. And that's just, that's just where I'm at with my healing and things, man. And the reason why I'm always going to be transparent and continue to do, Allah, God's mission, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to always be transparent, because I know being transparent and talking about my story really helped me, and when you can be vulnerable, that's the best time for healing, when you vulnerable, because it's nothing you've done wrong, it's healing. It's almost like a weight off of you, that's ministry. And a lot of times, we don't get it as brothers, as men. We don't get it. We just don't. And we go on in relationships, or we get into more science like a lot of people do, and be so gung-ho with it. The science. And I say, but we still missing an aspect of more science. What? You. I, self-law and master. So what about the science? What about the science? That's so good for us. What about it? And that's why I ask brothers and sisters, when I tell them, look at a lot of my ministries and things before a lot of y'all met me, when you could pull my videos up, when I had a whole charter school, when I had my own building, I used to minister and I talk about myself. I testify. I started my own. I didn't come up from a whole family with a big church. Of course, then I have a big thing. I moved out to Arizona, and from my spirit met all these people. I got European, misnomer European, Latinos, all different type of families that I done met, and they wanted me to baptize. They wanted me to do this. They wanted me to pray over their families. I moved to Arizona, got my own nonprofit, took 100 kids to all the Phoenix Suns home games. You can go on YouTube and see that. Me and my wife at the games, taking kids, giving, y'all can see me giving tickets and shit away. All this philanthropy, all this community service. I'm not gonna just stop doing that, you know, or be feeling a certain type of way. I've been doing this shit for a long time. And I'm a long way from home. I'm 3,000 miles away from my hometown, Flint, Michigan, doing all this work on my own dime, ministering to people. Met all my brothers and my muftis in different states on the internet. Man, we got to keep healing, man. And if my testimony, if my healing reach parameters, and when I'm on the college campus, when I testify, it helps no matter what nationality, no matter what race, no matter what color no person is, and my story, and they want me to come up there and minister and lecture, and they pay me, I know I'm doing something right. I know I am. I have to be. I have to be. And so, like I said, I feel great, man, and you know, I just at a good place, and I hope nobody take nothing personal with me, but if they do, I understand. But as a minister, I can take it all. As a minister, as a person, as a truth teller, I can take everything. I'm built for this shit. Excuse my candor. I can take any shot. I can take anything a person say to me on the internet, any slander. I can take all that shit. I done been through it. I done been through death. I done knocked on death doors, smelled death, buried family members, buried my baby brother. So this is who I am. And I continue to go. I continue to rise on, even through the midst of death, even through the midst of sorrow, even through the midst of letdown. I still minister, still, today, right now, as a living example. Right now on the internet, talking to people I may not even know. Talking to people I may not even know. Somebody that on here might went through the same situation that I've been through. How you doing? So, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.